What's up, guys? I'm Stu with the Gym Real Estate Company. We help gym owners lease and buy buildings. And today I'm going to show you how to use one of the free tools on our website, which is the Site Budget Calculator. Oftentimes, the clients we work with have an idea of a square foot range that would work best for their gym. And they also have in their head a top end budget that they're willing to work with. And again, if you're a client who doesn't have this figured out, it's something we can help you with. But when we have these variables, a range of square footage, and also the highest end of the budget you're willing to go, we can go ahead and start figuring out, okay, well, if you're looking at this kind of square footage, this is our maximum all-in price per square foot. When you're looking at commercial real estate, you're going to see listings priced either dollar per square foot monthly or dollar per square foot annually. And this just makes it really easy to kind of know what you're able to work within as it relates to your budget. So real quick, going through here and, how do we use the tool? I'm going to show you budget inputs, minimum square feet. All right. The smallest square footage that you're willing to accept that's going to work for your model. So let's say it's 2,000 square feet. That's the minimum viable amount of space you need. Now we go to the maximum. Let's say at the most, there's really no reason I would ever need over 5,000 square feet, just to throw out a number. Put 5,000 in here, and then your monthly all-in budget. Let's say you've ran the numbers, you kind of know what you're expecting to do in this location as far as annual revenue goes. And you're like, Stu, I can't spend more than $10,000 a month. All right, let's do it. So we put in 10,000 and you'll instantly see here that we now have this budget analysis. So on the left-hand side, you're going to see the minimum amount of square footage you placed, and it's going to go up to the end of your range in 500 square foot increments. So if we find a site that you really like that is 2,000 square feet, you're able to spend up to $60 a square foot. Now this is all in. And if you're curious like what all in means, I'll scroll up here so you can see. All in is not only the base rent, but it's any additional, what we call triple net or otherwise operating expenses that are included in your lease. It is very common in especially retail leases for you to have a base rent amount, let's say it's $50 a square foot, and to have $10 a square foot in additional operating expenses. Just remember, we're always able to negotiate the base rent for you. We cannot negotiate operating expenses. Those are a pass-through, meaning that is what the landlord is charged for his property taxes, his building insurance, and his common area maintenance. And it's a pass-through, meaning he passes it through to you. There is no profit made on the operating expenses. So when we're looking at this, we're assuming an all-in rate, meaning your base rent plus any additional operating expenses. So at 2,000 square feet, we can spend up to 60. And I'm going to show you guys the annual price per square foot. I do have it here also as monthly. There are some states, mainly California and some places out on the, Pacific Northwest and the western side of the country that they go with monthly price per square foot. Traditionally, you're going to see most things priced on an annual. So that's what I'll be focused on for this video. But you'll see this inverse relationship, right? So as your square footage starts going up, what instantly has to happen to the budget? The budget starts going down, meaning you obviously can't spend as much per square foot when you're taking on more square footage. That's why at 2,000 square feet, we can spend $60 a square foot and keep you within your $10,000 a month budget. But if you get up to something, you find something like at 4,000 square feet, we can only afford to spend $30 a square foot, right? Because obviously the increase in space reduces your price per square foot allowance to meet that budget. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you've got an idea of what you're doing, but you want some guidance at no cost to you, trust us, the landlord's going to pay us. You're never going to pay us a dime. We'd love to talk to you about your commercial real estate project. Send us a DM on Instagram or head over to www.gymrealestate.co.